Well, I suppose they're wasting no time because thanks to The Hollywood Reporter, we now know that the end of Loki is just the beginning of Loki in multiple different projects. Yes, he's returning in the second season, but also they are confirming that Tom Hiddleston is back as Loki in the upcoming Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Now, for those of you that aren't aware, Doctor Strange 2, aka Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, already finished shooting. They wrapped production months ago at this point, and they are currently in post-production. There will still be time where they're doing reshoots, that always happens, but the general whole layout of the film and everything they need has been shot. And of course, they start post-production work literally hand in hand with the shooting because they already know what the action scenes are going to be. That's how Marvel has such a quick turnaround. And all things considered, Doctor Strange 2, despite having leaks of concept art and stuff, hasn't really had big leaks that reveal everything to us, which I think is great. So more characters being added to it isn't really surprising. Now, how The Hollywood Reporter found this out, again, they got their own insiders and people that talk about this and report it to them, and they just put in a byline elsewhere in another article, and that always amazes everybody. You know, I think it just makes sense. If you look at the ending of Loki, what they set up and what's happening, and the fact that the same writer literally wrote Loki and was working on Doctor Strange at the same time, it's easy to see how everything connects together, and why Marvel Studios started to downplay Loki's importance in everything, saying, well, it doesn't really connect to the multiverse anymore. Sure, it doesn't connect into it because it's a major part of it. So was that their way of saying, well, it doesn't connect to it because it is it. It's literally the multiverse. Now, in case you haven't figured it out already, Loki is at this point required watching, more so than anything else, I would say, out of Marvel Studios TV. And to me, this is really important because this might be the first instance where Loki, you have to watch it. Then you have to watch Quantumania and Doctor Strange and Spider-Man, and he's going to pop up in Doctor Strange, and whatever happens there is going to directly carry over into Season 2 and pick up the rest of the plot threads, also dealing with Kang, who the rest of the crew is going to be dealing with from Ant-Man and the Wasp. So there's a lot happening right now, and this, I think, fulfills that promise of, well, if you wanted everything to connect even more, you're going to get it now, more so than ever before. And that's exciting, but also sort of scary, because imagine what's going to happen if somebody doesn't watch Loki, and then goes and watches Ant-Man, or watches Doctor Strange 2, and didn't watch any of the Disney stuff on, or Disney Plus stuff. They're going to just show up and be like, what happened? I watched Spider-Man and Black Widow, and now I'm watching this, and what happened since Endgame? Did I miss a bunch of the story? Yes, you did. You missed all the story.